You're in danger, but I hesitate to say it because I don't want to add to the fear campaign that you're constantly being subjected to, like some dancing hydra, which spins as many tails as it has heads to terrorize and terrify and let you know that you're in danger, but not in the way they say you are. And though they've trained you to have a knee-jerk negative reaction when people use words like liberty or freedom, those words are important. Those words are cornerstones to your survival. And without those words, you can't have a life worth living. At best, you can have survival, but only a certain aspect of survival. Your physical body may survive. Your spirit certainly will not on this plane anyway. It will float away on a high plane drifter and wait for you on some outer edge of eternity. And physical survival will also be most likely short-lived, as without your spirit you'll acquiesce to any poison concoction they throw your way. And none of this is theory, all of this is going on before our eyes. Your body won't survive in that. Your spirit will fly off and your mind will be sucked into the abyss of mass formation psychosis to the point where not even your thoughts are your own. Instead, you are a receiver of a groupthink download, approved by CNN, state television, and the like, repeated ad infinitum by your favorite feel-good social media celebrities who make you feel okay that you've decided to go along to get along. After all, that's what they're doing. And look at the mean things said under the post that question what you're not allowed to question. Look at the names people like that are called, people like me. So you stay submerged as your soul collapses on itself, silencing part of you dies, as you cut off your very evolution at the knees. But never mind all that, you reach for Netflix or porn, or any of the many addictions afforded you in the modern world turning into a humiliation ritual, strap-ons on all ages shows, and people defending it because they're lost and in Satan's grasp, really. The globalists know that if you can convince people to inject experimental matter without question, you can convince them of anything. Kissinger said that. They're quoted as saying things like that, and breakdown of America is no accident either. We've been routed out by the inside. Our so-called leaders are in the back pocket of nefarious actors the world over. Obsessed with the downfall of America. America truly is the last bastion of freedom and independence. And do you know what protects that for us? Words on a piece of paper, that is all. The Constitution, a document. A document full of words is the only thing protecting us from a total tyrannical takeover. Pay attention to how they attack that document, to how they try to whittle it away, to how they try and con you into believing it doesn't say what it says, and trying to convince you that it's not that important, and only rednecks and racists care about it, and that it's outdated, and really you can't protect yourself against the government anyway. But the thing is, you can, with the power of your words, and enliven your soul, strengthen to whittle away at their games through the light of Christ. And it doesn't hurt to be armed, particularly when government agents start talking about doing away with the only thing protecting your freedoms, a document. Think about it, it's a document that's the foundation of America was built on, and one that they will go to any lengths to destroy, even promoting the idea of a civil war, because in the wake of that, they could rewrite the rules of America, because in the wake of that, America would be no longer. And from there, the globalists would have an open lane to take control of the world and humanity, which is obviously their endgame. Anyone promoting the idea of ripping apart the Constitution is telling you with extreme clarity what side they are on. They aren't sexualizing children or concerned with teaching content to children that is obviously inappropriate for their age range, because they are concerned with inclusivity. They are doing that because humanity is controlled by sex. Advertisements and such all run on the engine of sex. Sex is a bastion for subjugation and control. Sex is never casual. As much as they would have you believe that it is, doing away with any responsibilities that result from it, any inconvenience. And the people that want you to know the truth about that, again, get labeled and demonized. when our only concern is to help our brothers and sisters empower themselves. You can access 5 million free porn sites not because the people running those sites are generous. It's because porn is weaponized against your soul. It charges you with desires and shapes those desires. It fills you with toxic shame and addiction. It makes you easy to control. Until you believe you are an unforgivable mess, but you're not. That's the devil who you invited into your consciousness and maybe even your soul. Jesus can set you free, though, for the price of repentance. And then you can get back on the right track and let him work through you to become the fearless warrior you were put here to be. We are living in a spiritual war, can't you see? With one side angling for your subjugation and control, and the other trying to wake you up to your power so that you could see the nefarious intentions that have already revealed themselves completely.